I think it really depends on the company. If it's an international company here and it's got international connections, particularly with the US and the UK, then it most certainly needs to take account of that, because any company that's got any kind of footprint in the UK could then therefore come under the provisions of the UK Bribery Act, even if the bribe occurs somewhere else. I mean, there's a lot of extraterritoriality on that piece of legislation, so it is important. Also with the US, if you've got a US footprint, then you fall under the Foreign and Corrupt Practices Act. So those are the two key pieces of legislation, and certainly for companies that are operating internationally, I think they really need to be compliant with this, because not only for the UK and the US, but many other European countries are implementing similar legislation with similar provisions. So it will protect the company if you comply with it.
A lot of the work that the Pearl Initiative does is we're within the regional context and with locally headquartered companies, and what this means to them and how they can go about adopting better practices. And it is fair to say that the driver of the FCPA or the UK Bribery Act is felt less keenly for those companies. As Mike says, it's an absolute direct incentive for any company that has any link or footprint with the US or the UK. But it is being felt indirectly, because many family firms who have business partners who are multinationals are now being asked many more questions about not only opening up their books, their financials, but exactly what policies and procedures they have in these areas, and checks that they are embedding those and enforcing those throughout the organisation.